In this video, I will share with you 5 reasons to own a small business. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you're new to my channel, my name is Veronika. I'm a content creator, photographer, and a co-founder of a modest activewear brand, Apparel. I document and share my business journey along with its ups and downs, valuable lessons, and practical advice to inspire women like me to pursue their passion, take action, and craft the life that they deserve. Have you ever considered about becoming a small business owner? You'd be considered a small business owner if you run an entire company with 50 employees or less. I like to look at small business owners as entrepreneurs, leaders, risk takers, visionaries. They are the ones who lead their company to success. There are so many different types of small business owners, from e-commerce entrepreneurs to restaurant owners. Honestly, there are so many different types that you can definitely find the one small business owner you can be. It might be quite daunting to start your own business, or to even have an idea to start your own business, not knowing where to start. But there are so many reasons for it, and I'm telling you from my personal experience that it's so worth it. It truly helps you learn new skills and uncover your true passion. Entrepreneurship has been on the rise in the recent years, and now during COVID, a lot of people realizing that maybe small business is the way to go for them. I personally know so many business women who decided to step up their game during the first lockdown in 2020 and put their time towards starting their business. And now in 2021, they've reached great success and they're actually making a solid living by doing what they're truly passionate about. There are honestly so many reasons to start your own business, from, having more control to flexibility to spending more time with your friends and family. So I would love to share the 5 top reasons that I personally had when it came to making that first decision for me to start my very own first business. I'd love to share them with you, and you might want to start your own business someday. If you want to learn more, make sure you leave me a thumbs up and keep on watching. Reason number 1, more control. The best thing about entrepreneurship is you have more control over your time, over how and where you work, what you work on, than you ever would if you were to work 9 to 5. You literally get to decide every aspect of your workflow. How many hours you want to work per day, what time of day you'd like to work. For example, I am a mom, so my work hours will look totally different from other entrepreneurs' hours. I work during nap times. I work when my mom is here to help me. I work early in the morning, sometimes late at night. I work whenever I can. But the most important thing is that I have total control over it. I am able to prioritize my family while still having my ambition and pursue my professional goals. You also get to decide how much you charge for your services or your products, depending on your experience and your expertise level. You are in charge of all of that. You don't have a boss to tell you what to do, how to act, what to work on. There is no to-do list. There is no set hourly rate. You get to decide what you want and how you want to achieve that. I worked 9 to 5 for a year, and that was enough for me to realize that it wasn't for me. I hated the commute. I hated the hours. my hours were 10 to 6, when for me, I would have rather started at 6 a.m. and finished a lot earlier and then had the afternoon to myself. I didn't have that flexibility. So I had to work 10 to 6, and I really, really didn't enjoy those hours. I missed out on the time with my husband. I didn't have children back then. But yeah. And my pay was shocking. And I was pretty much managing the place I was working at, and I wasn't getting paid what my services were worth. And I didn't have the freedom or flexibility to charge my worth just because I was employed by the company. Also, my family was always important to me, and I knew that I wanted to be a mom one day, and I didn't want to be in a position where I couldn't spend as much time as I wanted to with my kids. And I also didn't like the fact that I had to organize my life around my work. I felt very constricted by that. I really wanted to organize my work around my life and not the other way around. And of course, with more control comes more responsibility. Like I said, you don't have a boss to tell you what to do. That's why you have to step it up and be a good leader. Even if you are a solopreneur, it's just you. You still have to be a good leader and lead yourself successfully. You need to learn how to set goals. You need to learn how to put together a to-do list. You need to learn how to develop strategies when it comes to marketing your service, your content creation strategy. When it comes to, bringing out products, you need to do the research. There is no one there to tell you what to do. So you have to step up, learn more, grow more. With more control comes more responsibility, but I see it as an advantage. Reason number 2, flexibility. Even if your small business doesn't do well to begin with, it's the reality for the majority of businesses. There's no such thing as overnight success. You have to invest in your business first before it starts making a solid income. But it gives you the flexibility with your time to start another side hustle to fund your business. Let me elaborate on that. For me personally, I have a modest activewear brand that brings in income. I have a headshot photography side hustle that brings in income. I create content. We also have another family business that also brings in income. We have a series of income streams that bring in income from different directions. We have the flexibility to do that rather than relying on one stream of income, which is your full-time job that takes the majority of your time. Reason number 3, you get to learn new skills. And that's a huge advantage of an entrepreneurship and a reason to become an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur, it's not just about being your own boss. It's about the fact that you can learn so many new different skills on your journey. You constantly have to be learning something new to make sure you grow your business to a point that it becomes successful, brings in good income, and down the line offers you financial freedom. And of course, creative freedom. Being an entrepreneur is a lot of hard work, but it's also a lot of fun, and it's very enlightening. It is definitely way more satisfying than being stuck behind the desk all day long. I'm a self-taught photographer. I learned photography by educating myself online, and this skill is invaluable in my business. When I started my actors agency, Fourth Wall, I did actors headshots. I still do headshots to this day when I have time now. I have less and less time for that side hustle, which is okay. It's a natural progression of things. But I take my own photos. I take photos for my modest activewear brand. Having a photography skill that I picked up on my entrepreneurial journey is absolutely invaluable to me. I've learned how to build a website. I've learned how to start and grow multiple businesses to a point that I create YouTube content to educate people about it. And I've also learned to adopt growth mindset and break through personal limitations. And that's something that every single one of us needs to learn how to do, entrepreneur or not. Reason number 4, your success is in your own hands. Success is not a one-off event. There is no such thing as getting lucky or, other external factors that are contributing to your success. Your success purely depends on how determined you are, how much effort you put into your work, and how hard you work. An entrepreneur's path to success is paved by mistakes, failures, and challenges, but with enough time and effort and hard work and the simple fact that you don't quit, you find success. And it's based on the decisions you make and the actions you take and how hard you work. It's very simple. If you work hard, you see the results. The mindset you have, your work ethic, the risks you take, the decisions you make, and your well-calculated strategies determine how successful your business will become and how much you grow as an entrepreneur. In my personal experience, no matter how hard I worked in my 9-to-5 position, my success was out of my hands. My boss could turn around and say, maybe we should duck your pay. For no good reason. My boss could turn around and say, we can, increase your pay for no good reason. Or I want you to stay late with no overtime. And you know what? If I stayed in that position, I would have probably been making, $25 an hour at this point, 4 years down the line. Or I probably wouldn't have a job in the first place because of COVID. No matter how hard I worked, my career and my professional growth were out of my hands. It was totally dependent on how the business was doing and what my former boss was up to. While now, being a full-time entrepreneur for 4 years straight, how hard I work directly influences my growth and the growth of my business. And the success of my business. There you go. That's a good enough reason for me. And of course, reason number 5, financial freedom. And I'm talking about absolute financial freedom. You would never be financially free at a young age if you work 9-to-5. You might reach mind-blowing success in your career in your late 40s, maybe. If you just carry on showing up and slowly climbing that career ladder. That's good enough for some, it's not good enough for others. But the reality is you will never reach a financial potential of a very smart and successful entrepreneur. Let's look at Ben Francis, for example. He's the founder and owner of Gymshark. Everyone knows Gymshark. Guess what? He's only 2 years older than I am. He is not even 30 yet, and he runs a $1 billion company. Let's look at Devi Fogati. He is the owner of Udi. All of us have heard of Udi and will probably own one at this point. But let me also say that he's also a CEO of 7+ multi-million-dollar companies. And he's 26 years old. You would never reach success like that if you were working as an accountant 9-to-5. And that is a very solid reason for me. The truth is, if you're driven, creative, if you're not afraid to take risks, if you don't care much for what people have to say about you, maybe entrepreneurship is the right path for you. And also don't forget, you have to work very, very hard. But the struggle and the hustle and the hard work, they're all worth it. And they do pay off. Let me know if you found value in this video. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment below, share this video. Let me know if you're thinking about starting your own business, what kind of business you're thinking about starting. If you have any business questions, leave them in the comments. I'm an open book and all I want to do with my content is help you reach your highest potential. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel right here, and if you want to learn more from me, check out these videos over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.